Write this down if you would be a good writer down there. You want to marry your mission, but you want to date your model. So I was talking to a Platinum member not too long ago, and I better not say their names. It wouldn't be right. I was very frustrated with them as their coach, and they did not want to change their brand position. They wanted me to tell them how to make their brand position better. And my only thing, and I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but if your brand does not represent your ideal customer, if it's not representative of the customer that you most want, if you have to run around in the marketplace and advertise and market and tell people who you are and how you're different, you do have a brand position problem, i.e. Open Door and OfferPad. Have no idea what those guys do. Amazon, okay? You know what Amazon does right now, but they lost money for 25 years, didn't make a profit. Do you have 25 years to not make a profit? Are you being fed by public money? Do you have to keep going out and borrowing from investors to keep your business up? That was Amazon. Now, it paid off in the long run because that was Jeff's business model. He goes, I'm going to make Amazon into a brand that when people see it, they know what we do. Well, it cost him billions of dollars to do that. Do you have billions of dollars to do that kind of thing with your cute logo or your little brand that doesn't represent what people want? Now, I can see how this worked for Jeff really well because people have to come back and buy again. You're buying products, but from you, they're buying a home, and they may be there for the next lifetime. So the repeat side of the business, it doesn't happen every day and every week. It seems like every day, I know every week I come home, my wife has something sitting on the front porch from Amazon that got delivered. So they got that figured out pretty well. But I didn't have customers coming back to my business and buying every week some new thing. Do you guys have that? You're not in that reality. So we have to face that one down. So there's too much at stake to not get customers. All right? So let that one sink in a little bit, because some of you guys have created these company logos and names, and they're the problem. And you're seeing that in today's world as people now make their decisions on their cell phone and Google. They see your ad, and they go to Google and say, sell my home in Beaufort, Georgia. And your ad said, your home sold, guaranteed or I'll buy it. Hi, I'm Todd Walters. Your home sold, guaranteed or I'll buy it. Give me a call at this number or text to get your home sold. Okay, so what do? They go to Google. Sell my home in Beaufort. Your home sold, guaranteed in Beaufort. Get an offer on my home in Beaufort. How much can I sell my home for in Beaufort? Todd Walters is the last thing they're going to look for, if they look for it at all. Do you know why? No benefit. Reticular activator system filters in what you want, filters out what you don't. So you guys are now in a unique position to understand marketing very, very well. Okay? So what needs to change in your business to get what you most want? Well, firstly, if you're doing halfway decent in this business, in this industry, let's talk about that. If you're in the top 1%, if you're making $20,000 a month or more, if you're making 20 grand a month or more, that's like one sale for many of you guys. You do realize that puts you in the top 1% of income earners in real estate? All right, so let me give you guys, let's go back on the statistics a little bit. I'm in Metro Atlanta, and it's pretty similar in just about every major marketplace. So in Metro Atlanta, there's 68,000 real estate agents. 50% of them haven't sold a house this year. Okay? Out of the half that did sell a house, 55% have sold 1, 2, or 3 homes. 55% of the half of the agents that sold anything sold 1, 2, or 3 homes this year. It's the same or less in LA, where Vic is. Okay? How about this one? If you sold 7 homes or more in Metro Atlanta, you're in the top 20% of agents in productivity. A year. If you sold 7 homes or more this year, you're in the top 20% of agents in productivity. You're in the top 20%. So it's not a fair comparison. In other words, don't compare yourself to real estate agents. All right? You're trying to build a business is what you guys are here for. Is that right? Isn't that why you got into this? All right, so if you really want to build a business, then go build your business. Okay? Or did you get here to build your team? If you want to build your team, you're in the right place. If you want to build your business, you need to move into another room. That's what's going on over there. Those guys are not building teams. They're building businesses that are built to sell. So that I want to share with you guys some astounding information that was shared with me by Nathan O'Reilly and Chase, two smart guys that work on our team here. So you guys, some of you have seen me ask this question before. We'll talk about this a little bit tonight. But it says if owning your own Craig Proctor system brokerage could be far more lucrative and beneficial to you personally, professionally, and financially, would you be open to taking a deeper look at it? And that's really all we ever ask of Platinum members. We don't make anybody do anything, but until you tell me I want a business. When you say I want a business, I push until you push me away. And some of you guys have done that. You've said, quit talking to me about that. And I'm like, okay, they don't really want a business. I know they said they did, but they don't want it. Okay, so just leave that person alone. Move on to the others. And that's how it is. We want you to achieve your goals. I just don't, it's weird when people say they want something and then you this is what you should do, leave me alone. It's like, oh, okay, I must have misunderstood the request. All right, so let's focus in on this business thing. All right, so if you want a business, all right, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. If you want a team, you're in the right place. Continue to lean in, copy and implement the Craig Proctor system. If you want a business, now remember, a business is about ownership. Okay, you can have a team anywhere at a company that you own or one that you're renting, where you're a renter, like if you're an agent at Keller Williams or Remax or Expired Realty.